Michael Laverty and Keith Hewitt.
Moto-E, the World Cup is go, so we are waiting for seeing him ride some races. But look there, back on row 5, a 46-year-old 9-time MotoGP winner, Sete Gipfying, considerably less now. This is actually quite scary, I would say, with this, 160 horse.
I hope he's got that tyre well scrubbed in and got the heat in it, and he gets grip off the line here.
They can keep the warmers on till a minute before the light. And that's it. Moto-E is go for the first ever time then. Who's it going to be up into turn 1? This is going to be classic as you try. It's much, much colder today than it has been all week so far. Right then, who's it going to be that makes it through into turn 8?
Nicky Tooley slipped up the inside of Xavi Simeon, but Bradley's starting to stretch it out there.
Everybody looking for a place here now. We're looking back at this.
Like, pulled it down the inside. Bradley's seen him, give him that room, and it was a clean enough pass in the end.
Mike D'Amelio then, look, passing going on now to get a bit of grip in these tyres and get a bit of warmth in them as well. So getting used to this, no warm-up this morning for them either. This really is a bit short, sharp shock. It's who wakes up the most in the morning.
Almost run off track there.
But managed to pull it back. First on the card, he can relax all weekend for the rest of the weekend and watch the proper MotoGP racing. Up onto the... Still leads. 10 nationalities out here racing the 18 bikes that are out there, and Bradley Smith of Great Britain leads. Look at that, 29.7 it was. We saw a 27.4 from Tooley yesterday in that qualifier, so I think Tooley's got a lot.
Over the experience of Bradley Smith and Mike D'Amelio, they're maybe a little bit more cautious than Nicky. He's hanging it out for sure.
Pace in hand, but Bradley Smith took a much better line through there and went straight underneath Tooley.
Corner, so
instantaneous pickup, linear right the way through from 0 to 5,000 RPM. Shuttles aren't going to be able to pick these up, that's for sure. You won't want one landing on you. Listen to this, your fellow competitors. And we all reckon you can hear them shout as well. Oi, get out of the way.
What you could hear there when he chopped the throat.
Meep, meep, and through you come. Just to make sure anybody that's not quite paying attention in pit lane doesn't get run over. Tech 3, this might be the most success they have all weekend. That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
It is a little bit.
Sorry, Hervé, didn't mean it. Oh, dear me. Once 300 kilos of motorbike gets away from you, you're done.
You're in trouble.
You've got no chance of pulling that back online. From Barger, he liked to be right the way up there in the thick of it. I really was a fan of Tooley when I saw him on the little 600s back then. But now,
mid
tangled, and that's big off there.
I think that was Eric Granado.
Look at that. Weight bikes, let alone ones that once they get... Remember when the trucks first started racing on circuits, they needed more runoff for them. On, let's get it on. Let's see all the equipment out in the sand trap. We're going to have all, it's going to be like Tonka. Thunder, here's the meltdown sheet. This sheet here, they're not covering up because they're embarrassed. That, they're going to, in the E series, a Moto-E race then, the first one.
So the youth of Nicky Tooley prevailed.
He crashed at turn 8 and of course it burst the airbag. You can't have the safety equipment deflated, but we have just seen the first ever Moto-E World Cup race. There are 6 of them during the course of the year. These are the Parc Ferme.
Track, but it's good. We are on podium for the first race. Thank you to my team because we did a good the bike and I was enjoying.
In Valencia, I lost some knowledge, let's say, but I've gained it for this one, so we'll be better in Red Bull Ring.
We have a speed, and that's a good start for the Moto-E career this year, and we'll see how it goes.
In a minute, comes round the outside, just really, he's always been aggressive on the front.
He went in. This is our first podium for the Moto-E World.
Bradley Smith, well, he hardly needs any introduction, does he? One of Britain's best Moto Day of champions, the Moto-E Ride for Life it's called, and the man who makes the trophies was the man who bid the most for that ride today.
Winner in the first ever Moto-E World Cup race under the sanctuary of the FAM. Nicky, if Mark Marquez can make it 10 in a row.